Hey, it's Kyle here, and my video today was inspired by two sources. One, Holly's video last week for our current theme. I really liked the concept she put forward in her video of giving each of us individual superpowers. And then also, I got in the mail my DragonCon 2017 progress report, which basically gives you outline of what speakers have been booked, what the tracks they're doing at the con this year, basically all the info that you need to know if you're going to DragonCon this year. So combining those two ideas, and what I came up with was a look at the future of the 2018 DragonCon. And they very excitedly have announced that they've booked all 5 members of ProjectNerdy to lead individual sessions at the con, and also do one big group session. And they're very excited because they think this is going to boost attendance to record-breaking numbers. All these sessions are going to be in their main hall. They really think this is going to elevate DragonCon to a whole new level. So the 2018 Progress Report is very excited to outline what sessions each member of ProjectNerdy will be giving at DragonCon. Holly, of course, they're very excited that she'll be leading a session on podcasting, starting a podcast, how to grow a podcast, everything that goes into the world of podcasting. But they're also very excited to announce, in addition to that main session, she's going to do a small side session on the rooms. It's going to be a very exclusive and hard to get into, that she's going to be talking about her Harry Potter fandom and basically talk about all things Harry Potter. But that's going to be very hard to get into. They're doing that on this small side room, so that's going to be a real kind of bragging point if you get into that little small side session. They're very excited that they've got Kat to lead a session on cosplaying, because if you know anything about DragonCon, it's known as perhaps the top cosplaying con of the year every year. But they think Kat leading this session on cosplaying is going to just take that to an entire new level. And they're very excited for her to kind of spread all the knowledge she's learned in the world of cosplaying and what she'd like to see cosplaying evolve to in the future. So I think that'll be a very, very popular session. Next up, they have David, and they're very excited because this is a type of session they've never really had before, but they're going to do musicals and how that relates to nerd culture in the modern age, kind of focusing on the impact that newer musicals, stuff like Hamilton and other ones, have kind of gone, and where musicals are going in the future and how they can relate to nerd culture and how they can be combined and stuff. And they're very excited that David will be leading this session. I think they're looking forward to branching into this new area that they've never explored before. So this, I think, will be a very interesting session. And there's even a rumor that David might be doing a sing-along as a part of that session. So we'll just have to attend that session to see how that goes. Then a big get. Of course, it's always a big get when you get somebody from outside the country to travel to Atlanta specifically for DragonCon. So they were very excited they were able to book Rev to lead a session on Japanese nerd culture and how it's impacted the English-speaking world. You'd have hard-pressed to find a bigger expert on this topic than Rev, and talking about how all things nerdy in Japan really impacted the English-speaking world and nerd culture. So I think that'll be a very interesting and enlightening session. And then, of course, the local boy, they had to book somebody from Georgia, so I'm very excited to announce that I'll be doing a Star Wars session. What else could I do about Star Wars? And then, of course, there will be a huge ProjectNerdy group session at DragonCon 2018. And if you follow us on social media or something, there might be some sort of special meetup as well, but those will be for the die-hard fans. So DragonCon really believes, partnering ProjectNerdy in 2018, that the con will go to an entire new level. So we have that to look forward to. So hope you enjoyed my little story. My nerdy pleasure definitely is getting the 2017 Progress Report. I was very excited to look forward. I had to look through it and see what speakers they booked so far, so it just made me very, very excited to see what sessions I'll possibly be going to in DragonCon, and basically now, just a couple months away. My nerdy pleasure is actually going to be something that's going to happen a day or two after actually I filmed this video, but I'm getting ready to see Valerian, hopefully on Thursday. I was supposed to see it a couple of days ago, but something came up in schedule, so I had to bump it. But I still feel like this is going to be my nerdy pleasure for this cycle, so seeing Valerian is going to be my nerdy pleasure. So hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed my hypothetical look at DragonCon 2018 and how Project Nerdy will be involved. So hope everybody's having a great summer so far, and see you next time. And Kat, I will see you on Thursday.